What's up, family? It is Caden here with Urban Finance again. So I did a video earlier today about the stimulus bill that was passed in the House. And so now I wanted to do a video, a very quick video, about the counter offer that the White House presented. If you want more information about the first video, feel free to check out this card. I'll probably put it right up there, and I'll leave it at the end of the video so you can check it out after you watch this video. But if you're new to this channel, I talk about everything related to financial literacy, investing, and urban finance, which is anything that I feel like talking about that week, if I'm being honest. And if you haven't already, just go ahead and smash that like button for me so YouTube promotes the video, subscribe to the page, and hit the bell to be notified of when I post something new. All right, let's jump in. So as far as for this stimulus bill, it all started with the Senate proposing a $1 trillion bill, or around $1 trillion bill, and the House proposing about a $3 trillion bill. And this was all the way back in May, and so a very long time ago, but neither party really wanted to budge. They said they were going through negotiations, but they weren't really compromising at all. So now, more recently, this past Thursday, we got information on the two different proposals. And so the House is now willing to do $2.2 trillion, and the White House is proposing a bill for $1.6 trillion. And so they are a little closer to coming to some type of agreement, but knowing our government, I'll be honest and say I am not too hopeful. Let's take a look at where the differences are and where they actually have some similarities in terms of how much they would like to put towards various things. First, very important, especially as millions of Americans have lost their jobs and are filing for unemployment, is the unemployment issue. So the White House is proposing $400 a month for unemployment, and this is up from the $300 that Senate Republicans first proposed. And so we're moving in the right directions. The Dems haven't moved on their $600 unemployment benchmark, which is the amount that we approved in the first bill. And so there's still some differences there, but they're becoming closer and closer. So that's actually a good sign. The second thing that we actually do have some agreement on is that they both agree on the $1,200 stimulus payments directly to Americans. And to be honest, that's what most individuals actually care about. So it's unfortunate that they can't just pass that. But we know if that passes in and of itself, then nothing else in this bill will ever move forward, because that is probably the biggest leverage for both parties, to be quite frank about it. The White House would like to spend about $250 billion towards state and local government, and the House, well, the Dems are more around $436 billion towards local government. And so I think this is one of the areas that they have a pretty big divide, but it's actually getting closer. The White House would like to do $150 billion towards the education, and the House, or the House Dems, are more around $225 billion towards education. And we should be getting some further updates on negotiations today, so we'll see how that goes if they bring the numbers a little closer together. They actually both agree for the $75 billion for further testing and contact tracing. And so that's really good, because we know that this pandemic is not going anywhere anytime soon, and a lot of the money that is spent towards it is actually running out. And so they both actually also agree on about $15 billion for food assistance programs, so that's like SNAP, and so that's a really good thing. And so we can see that they're coming together closer and closer. In the bill also have money for student relief. This new proposal by the White House has $28 billion for student relief and about $60 billion for rent and mortgage relief. And so we are having some type of progress. We're certainly moving in the direction. I've been talking about this for a very long time now, so I'm not too optimistic on them actually coming to an agreement. I think before the recess, I think I was a little more optimistic. I know the elections is coming, and so we probably will not get a conclusion to this till after the elections, but we will definitely know more by the end of today if they're actually close to coming to an agreement. But I don't want to get your hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up. And so what are your thoughts in general? I'm just curious. What have you been experiencing? How have things been for you at home? How do you feel about our government, the White House, who will have to convince the Senate, who probably doesn't want to do anything above $1 trillion? So the White House is going to have to convince them to push this bill through. So I am really not that hopeful, but we'll see. Anything is possible. But I certainly like to get your thoughts in the comment section. How have you been feeling? Do you feel optimistic? Do you feel pessimistic? Do you not care anymore at this point? Let me know. I'm curious. All right, I'm not gonna make this video any longer than I have to. If you haven't already, please smash the like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe to the page and hit the bell to be notified of when I post something new. And like I always say, even in the midst of these crazy times, make sure you live your best life. Oh, and also check out the video that I talked about before about the House bill. I'm sure you'll find that informative. All right, see you later.